Draymond Green has been one of the most polarizing players in the NBA for almost his entire career. He's divided public opinion on the court and is both beloved and hated by fans off of it. But in the past few seasons, Draymond Green has broken down the barrier between players and the media, becoming the first player to work for TNT and have his own podcast while simultaneously being an NBA player. This unprecedented move has caused a lot of controversy, with fans of the Warriors and the NBA as a whole voicing their concerns. While this is far from the only scandal of Draymond Green's career, it may be the one that has the biggest domino effect on the NBA and sports media as a whole. Today we're going to explore that as we talk about the problem with Draymond Green. On January 27, 2022, Draymond Green signed a multi-year contract with Turner Sports, a first of its kind in the NBA. An active player being hired by the media company that covers his league was just unprecedented. He had already been doing a podcast for the past couple of months where he broke down plays and talked about NBA news as a whole, and honestly, it was awesome. Draymond is for sure one of the smartest players in NBA history, and hearing him break down plays from the current Warriors team as well as famous plays in NBA history was fascinating. He's really engaging on camera, and you don't get expert analysis like that too often. The TNT deal could have been an opportunity to bring real, in-depth basketball talk to the masses. The NBA has lagged behind other leagues like the NFL in terms of their media coverage for years now. NFL talk shows feature football experts that actually discuss matchups and tactics in depth, while NBA coverage is often little more than just a few talking heads screaming at each other while the host tries their best to keep order. Draymond Green could have changed all of that, and it appeared that was his goal. During an appearance on the JJ Redick podcast, Draymond said, "In the game of basketball, what's been lost is I can turn on the TV and I can learn about the game of basketball." He has said his goal is to be bigger in media than he is in basketball. And so far, TNT has allowed him to be the person who has just been pure gold for NBA reporters for over a decade. He trash talks players, calls out teammates, and often the inside looks he provides into the Warriors organization leads to him being perceived as kind of the face of the Warriors. Insights into his mindset going into big playoff games is fascinating, but when you're listening to Green break down Warriors plays, talk about how the locker room is feeling, talk about coaching, you have to wonder if this sort of insider info is hurting the Warriors. This guy is playing elimination playoff games, going to the hotel, and then recording 30 to 45 minute podcasts about the game he just played. How frustrating must it be to be in the huddle with Draymond and know that every word you say to your teammates could very well be broadcasted to the entire world? Imagine being Steve Kerr, your team is down 3-1, and the heart and soul of your team drops a 40-minute podcast talking about why he thinks your team lost. It's gotta be frustrating, but beyond that, it's just kind of corny to talk about other dudes in the NBA when you're going out to play against them every night. He talked about how Harrison Barnes didn't invite him to his wedding before their series against the Kings, and now in a playoff series against the Lakers and LeBron James, a man who Draymond has spent literally hours of time talking about how much he loves him, it's just kind of embarrassing, and in my opinion, looks really bad on the Warriors. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if that's the reason this is Draymond's final year with the Golden State Warriors. That's all I've got for you folks. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to be making a lot more videos of this kind of style. Until next time, I'm Vic Selbs, and I'll see ya.